Check.
Money goes. What's up, Matt? How you doing? How you doing?
Hey.
What's going on?
Oh,
Woo!
just a little bit of a rocky transition period.
Feels good, Matt. Ain't been rocky to me, baby.
Oh.
This has been spectacular. I'm enjoying this day. I know we getting whooped on. I get that. I get it, we getting whooped on. But didn't we expect a whooping? Because
I did for sure.
Yeah, I've been thinking about you this entire time because you were the main one saying this about the trades. Like, guys, like it's going to be hard. They're playing the next 10 games against really great teams. So getting new players in here who have to still adjust is going to be an issue. I remember you saying those things.
Right.
So I wasn't. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm happy I got this new team. Like, I'm awesome. I'm great.
Marlon saying we're still the Bulls. Lasai, dude.
See, relax.
First game with a huge roster overhaul.
Relax.
They haven't even had a practice yet. They had one morning shoot around about 10 hours ago.
Right. Dude, Daniel Theis still isn't even there. You know what I mean? Like, just relax. Like, let them get acclimated. Let them figure it out. And that's what you're seeing this game is them figuring out who's good and who works with who. Hey, and one right there. Who's good? Wait, where are you at, by the way? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're probably ahead of me. I'm at 11:42. Oh, transition. Thad! There's the and one. Hey,
tell me when the replay starts for you.
Okay. I love that Thad smile. Replay starts.
All right.
Thad in transition. Man, Thad was getting blocked a lot tonight. I was like, buddy, You're trying too hard.
Yeah, blocked and ripped up. Yeah. Everybody tried too hard. Everybody was trying to play with their new toys tonight.
Yeah.
And the Spurs are just, great. So of course they knew what you were gonna do. So that's all.
Right, exactly. JR, Alex, Sonny, Burke, Derek, what's going on, everybody?
Hello, guys.
Welcome in. Just to practice on the fly, says Sonny. Nothing to worry about. Burke, Troy Brown already ahead of Denzel in the rotation. Okay, so I was honestly pissed that Denzel played in the first half, and he did classic Denzel stuff. He chucked up a 3 from 30 feet. He had a ridiculous floater that got stuffed.
He did.
And I was like, why is Troy Brown not in this game?
Yeah.
I don't know about you, man, but I think he is my favorite low-key part of all of the moves that the Bulls made.
Interesting. Why is
obviously, getting Vooch is an all-star. It's getting an all-star. But I really liked Troy Brown last season with Washington, especially, even though they went to the bubble just to be like, hey, here we are, and we're leaving. The Abe Simpson gif of walking in, putting his hat on the rack, putting it back on, and leaving. That was the Wizards in the bubble. Mm-hmm. But he played really well for them. I think he averaged 15, 7, and 4. And obviously not a great perimeter threat offensively, but he's really efficient off the ball. He moves well, and he's a really versatile and strong defender at that wing position. So I when he got his minutes cut because of Denny Avdia, the rookie that they took this year, I was like, man, sucks for him. And it Denny doesn't look all that great. So when we just kind of stole him because the Wizards didn't have a spot for him, I was hyped about that. Yeah. And then when Denzel got minutes ahead of him in the first half, I was like, oh hell no. Oh hell no.
He's like, you can't be here. You must leave. You cannot be here.
Well, and then the other wrinkle of tonight, not only the new players, but you get Garrett Temple back for the first time in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and he was bricking shots because he hasn't played in a while. So yeah, everybody's new. Everybody's just new, guys. It's all newness going on. I saw Patrick say, Zach LaVine playing he's been awful since the All-Star break. That's a very strong word.
Awful?
Awful is strong. He's been off. I'll give you off. You know what I'm saying? He's been off and things, but awful?
Yeah. No, not awful. Also, it was kind of low key, and it hasn't been talked about much, but he did admit, I think in some of his comments about the trades when he was with the media on Friday, that he is still being bothered by a bit of an ankle sprain. And he said it it's, I'm playing through it. You guys know me. I'll play through most anything. But even tonight, I did see a couple of times down the court, he looked like he's favoring that ankle a little bit. So you wonder if that's messing up, because, he's missed shots tonight that he usually knocks down. He's missed shots in a lot of these recent games that he usually knocks down. So, Patrick, I don't think he's playing like crap. He might be playing hurt right now.
No, Patrick, since the All-Star break, he's averaging 25, 4, and 4. So, I mean, if that's awful, garbage. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that awful. You know what I mean? Just chill. Let them get it together. Like, it's all right, man. This is a wonderful time. It's okay.
Like, everybody just chill. Like, Dave, I loved your tweet right before the game started where you're like, I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve night,
like
before the game starting. It's like, okay, this one game does not mean that all you got was coal. It means that you got some toys that just have some assembly required. So you open up those toys on Christmas Day and you're like, fuck, I still got to put this shit together.
Right. Gotta get some batteries. We got to go to the store, get some double
batteries not included.
Yes. Absolutely right, man. This is all good, guys. We don't know who can do what yet because this is all new. We need to know who can play around Vucevic and fit him better. And obviously it's looking like Lowry needs to, go to the bench. We'll talk about that in the podcast. But yeah, we're just trying to figure out who needs to be where right now on the team. So yeah, it's okay. And you're playing against the Spurs. Like the Spurs are a well-oiled machine. Remember when last time we played the Spurs, when we up like 17 on them, and then the fourth quarter came and they came back and whooped us?
Yep.
Like, it's what they do. Like, the Spurs are good all the time.
The Spurs are shooting 57% from the field.
Seriously. When last time you seen the Bulls go like
from 3?
When you seen last time they go like 3 of 17 in the quarter? The Bulls shot 35% from the field in the first half. Come on.
Yeah. Just like it doesn't help that in their first game with a bunch of new pieces, they're also just chucking up bricks.
Yeah. Oh, brick union layers, Matt. It's ridiculous out there. Oh, the wide open shots for Lowry.
We got Javonte Green in there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh. And one. Count that, baby. Count that, baby. See, this is what we're learning, guys. Who wants to be out there? Because everything's open.
That young man, Troy Brown. Denzel should never play again.
Guys, you got to understand, there are literally only 2 positions that aren't available, and that's Zach's and that's Vooch. That's it. Everybody else's position is up for grabs. Yeah. It's all right. Everybody's rotation is up for grabs. All of that stuff is up for grabs, man. So we're just figuring it out. Give these guys some time to figure this out, and then I promise you, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right.
Those sentiments echoed by our pal Lakina, who said, "Hey, gentlemen, it's going to take some time."
Hey, I finally got on Lakina's show, Matt. I finally made the big time
and was able to get on the
show. Yes, man.
Love that crew.
Oh, I felt some kind of way that it took this long to get there. I did. I was upset. I've been wanting to get there.
That was your debut?
First time, dog. That was my very first time.
Man, I don't know what they were doing inviting me back multiple times before they had you on. They clearly have their priorities all messed up.
They know greatness when they see it, Matt. They know it. They're like, Matt's got to be on the show. He's got to be here. I just wanted to be on it. And I'm very happy that I was able to be on the show. I had a great time.
Always have a good time hanging out with that crew with cool. Lakina and Sid and all them.
Sid.
Everybody here hanging out. If you haven't checked out Second City Sports, go listen to their show. It's great stuff.
Absolutely. Chris says, very stormy night on Laurie Island.
Dude. Lightning, heavy monsoon rain. Man.
Winds.
Where's Wilson? I don't know. He's lost.
I don't know.
We've lost Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson is on the other side of the island right now. Like he's having a tough day. It's been a tough day. I promise you, we'll get into it in the podcast. I promise.
We absolutely will.
We'll get into it.
Eric said, "Why did they bench Brown Jr.?" They meaning Washington. I mean, we touched on that a little bit. I think it's because they drafted Denny Avdia and put him into the starting lineup.
Yeah, obviously they feel they have more love for Denny. And, he's the new shiny rookie. They want to give him a little more chance, a little more opportunity.
Right.
And things like that. Then Troy Brown, what is he? Isn't he in his 3rd year? Am I right about that? Isn't Troy Brown his 3rd? Okay, so soon there'll be a contract year for him. And, so I figure we might as well get something for him, because they might not want to pay him. And Denny, he's going to clearly be there for the next at least 3 to 4 years. And you don't have to increase his salary. So, felt like that kind of move.
Josh said, hopefully we clean some of this up by the Golden State game. Yeah, well, guess what? We can have a practice tomorrow, maybe. And we'll see. And hopefully we get Daniel Tice in in time for the Golden State game Monday.
Yeah.
He was excused for family something.
Right.
And that's why he's not here playing in this game tonight.
Correct.
But they said that they expected him to join the team in Golden State on Monday. I'm so excited to see that dude in the Bulls jersey. Man. I freaking love Tice.
Bulls fans, y'all are going to love him. You're going to love this man, Tice, because he is the energy. He is the grit.
Dude.
He is the hard nose that, Bulls fans love. He is that kind of basketball player.
Yes.
So he's going to fit well.
Like he's going to give you guys like Chris Birdman Anderson vibes, but like with more skill.
Yeah.
Like,
God, yes.
Because he can actually like score.
Mm-hmm.
Birdman was just somebody who would throw around bodies and grab rebounds. Like Tice has some decent offensive, chalk.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right about that, man. He just added.
Kobe.
Kobe. Jay! Come on, guys. Ain't this fun? Come on. Come on. It's fun times, man. Fun times. Oh,
JR said Tice baby. I love that. Apparently, Boston Celtics fans have had a field day with a bunch of different Daniel Tice related memes and fan club shit.
Keep that.
Oh, Kobe. Oh,
Kobe again. And one. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
The lead
basketball
shrunk to 17.
Come on, basketball is being played, guys. Isn't this fun?
Look at that.
This is fun, man. That's all we wanted was some fun. I thought that said a lot when Kobe White, wasn't even thought of as far as trades were concerned. I thought that said a lot about what they feel about him, what they think about his play. Whether it's starter or coming off a bench, it just said to me that they really do value him.
And, AK did say, as he was wrapping up his, media availability at the end of deadline day, I'm not done.
He did.
There's more changes coming.
He did say that. Mm-hmm.
I think they are aware that point guard is still a position of need.
Yep. Oh my God. Yeah.
No offense to Kobe or Sato. Oh, yep. Hit it. Oh. And another loud crack of lightning and thunder on Lowry Island.
And I mean, the ones he's missing are so wide open.
He's missed open looks tonight.
Open, big looks, man. Like, just hit one or two of those, man. It changes the whole complexion of the game. Oh, we're just learning who wants to play ball. And I'm learning Troy Brown wants to play. I'm learning Javonte Green wants to play. And I'm learning Farouk wants to play.
Dude.
These guys want to
AFA,
play.
Another awesome get.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I was very excited to get that one. I was very excited that we got that. But, yeah, Lowry, man, we going to figure it out. But you know what? We'll talk about it. I'm going to save it. We'll talk about it.
Not that Matt said we traded 2 backup centers for 2 starters. I'm okay with this.
Yeah. Oh, I see you, Kobe. I see you.
Come on.
I see you, man. Come on, baby.
15. Let's go.
Let's get to the single digits.
Dude, we still got 7 minutes of change.
We got time. Oh, that's off of.
They called
Come on, Ref. Let us have some fun. What are we doing? Hey, challenge that, Billy. Challenge that. I don't know what happened, but I'm just gonna say that.
Looked like he got a clean poke from behind.
He slapped him on the wrist. Yeah.
Whacked him on the arm.
He slapped him on the arm.
All right, Mayfield said, "What are Sabine and his gloves up to?" I think he is. He said he was a maybe for tonight.
He did.
He was maybe.
He was probable.
Probable.
He was probable, man, dealing with things. It's the married life, guys.
He's a married man. Sometimes things come up,
Things come up in the married life. It's how it goes. It's all right. But we're going to hold it down. Come on, baby. Take your time. Just give me single digits to make it exciting. That's all I want. Give me some single digits excitement. Come on, Kobe. What you feeling, Kobe? But look who that. I thought he had it. Thought he had that. Oh, this is fun. So much fun.
Side note, Patty Mills has some of the slickest looks in the NBA right now. That dude looks smooth as hell.
Yeah, can't argue that.
I just love his whole vibe.
Can't argue that. Look at Vooch getting them buckets. 15-point game, baby. 15-point game. We 2 threes away from a single digit. Like, we can do that. He failed.
Whoa.
Oh!
Dude, he went fly. That was like LeBron Nazi Muhammad kind of like floor sliding action.
And on the same side, too.
Yep.
On the same side of the court. Exactly where it happened. That's where Matt wants the Bulls to place a Nazi Muhammad autograph.
Hang the goddamn banner in honor of Nazi shoving LeBron.
Oh, man. I got to ask you, though, Matt, how did you feel? Oh, Lowry, nice rebound.
Good
How
board.
did you feel when you found out Patrick Williams changed his number from 9 to 44?
Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that?
Hey,
oh, what's that?
Oh, what's
that? Oh, do you mean how do I feel about my instant classic collector's item jersey?
Yeah, that's what I'm like, Matt. Why are you wearing it? Put it in a frame right now. Right now.
I'll tell you what. I wanted to wear it at least once.
Okay.
I feel like I'm wearing a half P-Dub jersey, half Vooch jersey for Vooch's debut tonight.
Fair point.
Then at some point when we're allowed to like be around these players again, ideally I get this autograph by P-Dub, and then I frame it and I just mount it on my wall with pride.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, as long as you have a plan, Matt, I'm okay. As long as you have a plan,
I'm not gonna be like out wearing this at like street festivals and shit. No. This does not leave the bedroom.
Well, yes, I want the double nacho supreme. Absolutely.
Nah.
Of course I do. There you go. Give it to Kobe. Oh no, nice move. Oh, nice move.
Troy Brown.
Troy Brown wants to play. Troy Brown wants to play basketball.
Wave Denzel's ass tonight.
Man, get him off. Listen, I don't like nobody. Oh, nice. Oh, no, that's off of him.
That's a foul.
Oh, it's a foul?
Yeah, he got him on the hand.
Okay. Come on, Lowry.
Did you see that video of Vooch being asked that question about, leaving Orlando and what that organization in City meant to him?
I saw it, bro.
Hit me in the feels, dude. My first thought was like, really, Orlando?
Yeah, right. No, you know what's funny, Matt? Because I don't know if you watched it, but watching he shoots the free throws one-handed. Wait a minute, what? Wait, my mind just went blank for a second. Wait, did you see that?
His name is Jakob Pertl.
Did you see that though?
I did, yeah.
He shot that one-handed. Wait, watch it again. Wait, let me see this one more time. Let me see this. Wait, what's going on here? Okay. Wow! It's just one-handed free throws. Listen.
He's shooting 37% from the free throw line this season.
Which is why he should stop doing that. It's not working. Oh, he's open. Come on, boy! Come on, baby! Come on! Come on, Bulls! Come on!
Single
digits!
Now. Single digits!
Come on, guys! It's a game! It's a game! Oh! Get that out of here! Get that out of here!
Javante Green!
These dudes want to play.
God
These
damn!
dudes want to play. They want to play. Look at Javante.
Bam.
No, sir! No, sir!
Woo.
Oh, Lord. Yes.
Man.
These dudes want to play. We got basketball players.
Dude, rocking number 11 with those hops on the defensive end. I feel like just had a Ronnie Brewer flashback.
Oh! The old vet, the wily veteran move.
Dude.
Dang. I wanted that defensive stop. Yep, that was it. Yep. Got you, young fella.
Damn.
He got you. Look at him. He's like, that's right, young fella.
Yeah.
Got you right there. Dang, I forgot I was about to talk about for that happened. That whole free throw threw everything off. I was going to say.
What were we about to talk about before the free throw thing?
If y'all remember what I was going to say.
Vooch's answer to the question about leaving Orlando.
So I don't know if you saw Vooch's, but I watched his, and then I watched Aaron Gordon's. So Vooch was super emotional and very sad and was like, I'm going to miss everyone here. Aaron Gordon was like, Dude, I was almost on the phone with my agent saying, "Get me out of here." I couldn't wait to be traded. He was like, "I'm so happy." He said, "I didn't care where I went." Oh, that's a foul.
Yeah, he drew contact on that.
So I'll let you know what was going on in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Like when none of those guys weren't on the same page at all. Aaron Gordon could not wait to leave, and Vooch. I mean,
that's a backbreaker. That's a backbreaker.
Hopes and dreams dash. Hopes and dreams dash. But we got the single digits.
Yeah, man.
We got the single digits.
It was nice to see him fight back and make it a game. But
let us know who wants to be out there.
Dude, if you're Aaron Gordon, that team has been letting rumors fly about trading you for years.
Yeah, true.
Every week of every season since he's been in the NBA, it's like, Orlando's trading Aaron Gordon today. It's like, man, I would get sick of that shit too.
It's a great point. You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right. But he was very happy to go. It was dope.
He's going to an awesome Denver Nuggets team, man. Like,
yeah. Well, he don't have to be the man. Like, I heard Jalen Rose make a great point in saying that this move kind of propels the Joker to the head of the MVP line because it's going to improve his assist, obviously. So his numbers will get better. And then, you can't really double off because Aaron Gordon's really good, guys. Like, Aaron Gordon can score and he can rebound and, he's an athlete and he's good on both sides of the ball. Like, it's very underrated and not talked about because he's in Orlando. And they had Vooch there, but he was coming off a game a few games ago where he had 38.
Right.
Like he can play. Like he can get down. He can ball. So having more talent for Joker to distribute to, and guys can't just double up on him and things like that. He felt Jalen Rose like that kind of propelled him to the front of the line as far as the MVP race. I think that's a really good argument, honestly. I think that's a very good argument because the more talent you can get is good. And it makes it easier for his MVP candidacy because they can, if they start winning, they can move up. So the Lakers might move down because they don't have their guys there, and the Nuggets might start moving up because they have some talent. So it's gonna be interesting to watch, guys. It's gonna be interesting.
I can definitely see the Nuggets hopping into like one of the top 2 seeds. Like the Lakers have been without AD, and now they're going to be without LeBron for a considerable amount of time. We'll see. What the Jazz can do to stay on top. Like, are they still going to be able to win at that clip that they have? Like,
it's going to be interesting, man. That's going to be interesting. Baker Mayfield.
Dude, like, you know what? Race for the number 1 seed is over. The Clippers got Rondo. Just put just stamp on it.
Dude, the playoffs are coming. You know how it goes. It goes.
Rondo Clippers against LeBron's Lakers. Give it to me. I need it. I need it so bad. Seeing LeBron and Rondo as teammates in the playoffs last year broke my brain. I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. No.
You got a point.
I missed Celtics Rondo versus Cleveland LeBron. I missed Celtics Rondo versus Miami LeBron.
Yeah. You're right. You got a point, man. Look, Baker Mayfield says married in a pandemic is half of why I'm here with y'all.
Hey, man, however you make your relationship work.
Yeah, man. If that's how it goes, brother, I understand. Thank you. And thank you for being here then. Hopefully we can help make your marriage stronger by you not having to hang around your wife.
By you hanging out with us instead of bugging your partner.
Yes. Getting on her nerves. Oh, go take your time, Vooch.
Oh! I'm
nice
sorry.
Block. Nice block.
I was not aware that Jakob Poeltl could do such things.
He's a good defender. He always has been. He's always been a good defender.
Baker Mayfield in reference to Jakob Poeltl. Will Purdue is back on the Spurs? There's some resemblance there.
Yeah. Okay, now it makes so much sense why Will Purdue is in studio tonight. Because, these are the 2 teams that he played for.
It does, yeah.
Makes a lot of sense now. Makes plenty of sense right now. Ooh.
So what do we say? Oh, love you, Will.
Oh, man.
Dude. This
look at him.
Is epic.
Look at him.
So, like, my dad sent that picture that he saw on, social media somewhere and sent it to our family text thread. It was like, looks kind of familiar. Because, like, That's what I looked like every day as a kid.
Oh, Lowry.
That makes Lowry 1 for 6 downtown tonight.
Ooh, that is disgusting. I'm gonna say that's not good, man.
That is poop-a-doopy.
Poop-a-doop. Not the poop-a-doop.
That is a gigantic 5-year-old. Like, yeah. I mean, like
on the low. Yeah.
Like that, a 5-year-old is not that tall.
But look at the swag of him, though. Dude, like, look how cool he looking with that.
So much swag.
Yeah, look how smooth he looking with it.
Dripping in Bulls gear. God, I love it.
I love how he said, "Yep, I was a Bulls fan." You know, I was a big fan of Jordan, which means I was a big fan of the Bulls.
Right.
Yes.
It's like, oh, are you an international player who grew up and was young in the 90s or even like the early 2000s? Oh, yeah, you're a Bulls fan and you're obsessed with Jordan. Yeah.
Yep, that's how it goes. And I mean, we got a guy in charge running our team that feels the same way.
Who is
that's why it's all
snapping pictures of MJ at the 92 Olympics.
Right. Oh, that's why I feel so good. Because he understands. Go on, Boots.
God.
Come on, man. Oh. That's on our team. That's on our team.
That is just easy. That was effortless.
Dude, 21, 8, and 4, just quietly. Not just first time being out there without a practice. I'm 21, 8, and 4. Woo! Man. This is good stuff. Wait till you start hitting a couple threes.
Oh, my goodness.
Because you know he shoots 40% from there, guys. Oh, this is good stuff. You think Vooch misses Gordon at the 4? I think he maybe, but that's going to be fixed. I promise you that. Like we said, it's very fluid. The lineup is very, very fluid. Only 2 guys have set positions. That's it. Only 2 guys. So it's going to be interesting going forward. There you go. 9 rebounds, by the way. Wow, you ain't even seen Zach in the fourth quarter.
Yes. No. And it could be that ankle is bothering him.
Yeah.
And Billy just said, all right, you're done for the night.
Okay, Lowry. All right, Lowry. I like that.
Oh.
I like that.
I'm sorry. Did you actually just hit a dirt shot from the baseline?
I dig it. Oh, by the way, I got Uber Eats coming in 2 minutes, guys. Just letting you know. 2 minutes. Uber Eats, 2 minutes.
What'd you order?
I ordered from a restaurant I never ordered from before.
Oh,
and
risky.
I got some. Yeah, I know. I'm a risk taker, man, when it comes to that. I like trying new things, and then because I feel like if I don't, then I'm just gonna obsess over it. You know, like, man, I should try. Like, man, that looks good. So I like to get it over with and then say, no, that was okay. I'll never get it again. You know what I mean? I like just getting it out of the way. So 1 minute, it'll be here. Like I just like it, but I got some pizza. I got some pizza from a place. Of course, I didn't get any meat on it, Matt. And you know your favorite. And
What's the point?
You know, Lakina said on the show that she loves watching because she likes me trying to get you to eat a salmon burger.
Fuck that.
And I was like, it's gonna happen one day, Lakina. I promise it's gonna happen. And she was like, no, she don't believe it. She don't believe it. She don't believe it's gonna happen.
Oh, nice pass.
Our ball.
Damn.
All right.
I will never ever eat a salmon burger.
Don't say never. Never say never, man. You'll get one. It's good. Not that Matt says still not a burger.
not a burger. It's not a burger.
It's delicious.
Josh said, how many Thad Vooch minutes did we get today? Not enough.
Not enough.
That's my answer to that question. Derek's saying, I don't miss Wendell.
You're a smart man. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get this food.
Go get those eats. Oh, Wendell. I miss him so much. No. Nothing but love for Wendell. Best of luck to him. I also did see that Big Dave was tweeting about it earlier. Daniel Gafford having a pretty nice debut for the Wizards tonight. Let me see. Pull up his stat line. Wizards got a W over the Pistons. Daniel Gafford off the bench, 14 minutes, 6 of 7 for 13 points, adding 5 rebounds. and 3 blocks. Attaboy, DG. Good for you, man. Oh, man. It's just still super weird to see Vooch's name in the Bulls list of names in the Bulls box score. It's like, okay, Bulls, starters, marketing, P-Dub, Vooch! What? Oh, man. Oh, we got a Felicio sighting! Woo! Oh, that beard is coming in nice, Cristiano. Oh, goodness. Somebody on Twitter today was like, all right, let's buy out Felicio now. He's like, guys, we're so close to the finish line. He's got 3 months left and his contract expires. Jack Tripper said Lowry endorses salmon burgers and fucking bricks. Oh, man. This is a good Spurs team, man. Fucking Pop. Dude just finds players and gets the most out of them. Oh, we got Dotson out there now? Yeah, we're just throwing everything out there. Oh, Javonte Green. Talking about throwing up a brick. Oh, and Archie. Oh, man, we got Arch and Felicio on the floor at the same time? That's a winning lineup right there.
Hey, Archie's in the game.
Dude, we got Arch, Felicio, Dotson, Javonte Green, and Troy Brown out there.
Oh, send in the clowns. Oh, I love this. You know what I love so much about this? This is my first time seeing Archie tonight. Like, this is great. This is how it should be.
As opposed to him playing 10 minutes in the first half?
Correct, Matthew. Correct. Absolutely right. I want to see this dude. He's a luxury player.
JR said he's waiting for the day he can post the meme of Ice Cube saying, bye, Felicio. Oh, man, I've never even made that connection.
He's ready. And a lot of Bulls fans are, and rightfully so. Ready to talk about this dude and getting him off the team. My God.
Adam 1127 saying definitely Troy Brown needs to take some of Denzel's minutes. I'm sorry, you can just remove the word some from that sentence to make it more accurate. Needs to take Denzel's minutes.
Hey, can I also just say real quick, I'm liking Felicio's look, though. I'm liking the mustache with the chin strap.
While you were getting your Uber Eats, I was like, dude, the beard's coming in nice.
Yeah, it's coming in nice. I'm digging it. Felicio. You look a little more
finally
mature.
Actually started to grow the stash along with it.
Yeah, look
as opposed to just doing the, like, I'm an Amish person.
Right. It's like you started hanging out with some cool people or something. Look at, nice.
That's a charge. That's a charge.
Felicio, look at Felicio, like, you gonna take my points? He's like, you taking my points? Look at him, dude. Look at Felicio looking like a veteran. Look at that man. Look at that. He looked like Kenan Thompson, brother.
Man, you ain't heard about Knuckle Puck? Felicio, this is basketball. There are no pucks involved. But I got a Knuckle Puck, man. Speaking of which, my roommate and I watched the first episode of that new Disney Plus Mighty Ducks spinoff.
How'd you feel? Like that? Okay.
Beautiful.
A lot going on.
Hey.
That was a lot going on to get nothing.
Okay. Well, at least they made a comeback for a minute there.
They did. They made it interesting. They made it fun. Thank you for that, Bulls. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, man. Well, there it is. 120-104 is the final in the first game of the new Bulls era. Thanks for watching the fourth quarter with us. This is the Stretch 4. We are the Bulls Outcasts. I'm Matt. That's Big Dave. We may or may not get a John Sabine sighting at some point. Who knows? Got to keep you in suspense. Just a reminder, tips always welcome and appreciated. Hit that tip button. Or if you want to hop on and join the show with us, offer up some of your thoughts on the trades tonight's game, hit that hot mic button to join the stream for just a small donation of $5 to us, the hosts. Big Dave, I said this to you earlier on, and I will repeat it again.
Yeah.
Those Bulls fans who were expecting to see some juggernaut performance tonight, I think weren't really entering this in the right frame of mind. They didn't have a practice. They just had this morning shoot-around with these new pieces. The Spurs are a quality team, and you said it felt like Christmas Eve, and this isn't Cole. This is just toys that have some assembly required. That's what we saw tonight. No,
you're absolutely right. You hit that on the head, man. I thought that was a great thing that you said, because you said it even before, the trades were going down. After having you like, guys, you got to calm down first. They got to gel. They got to come together. They got to figure out who can do what. And you're absolutely right. Like you can't debate that kind of logic, because it's true. Guys have got to figure out where they need to be and who likes the ball where. And the Bulls on top of that are still figuring out their lineup. They're still figuring out who should play next to these guys. So it's not like you can come into a situation with most teams where you add a guy like this, where everybody already knows where they are. No, Bulls still don't know. They got 5 new players, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. Like, and all these guys, have to have roles on this team. So they're still figuring that out, combined with the guys that were already still here, who were still figuring out as the season went on. So yeah, it's a lot to get into and a lot to figure out for this team, man. But they looked better going into the fourth quarter, and I'm excited because I know that this product is going to look good once they figure everything out.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that in the Bulls' first game with the new pieces, as a team, they didn't shoot well.
Right.
The Bulls were just 23.5% from downtown tonight, 8 of 34. Usually this is a better three-point shooting team than that. They only shot 43% from the field overall. They were careless with the ball in the first half, which you would expect. New pieces, moving off the ball, you're going to have some confusing sets, and we saw that 10 turnovers in the first half. That certainly contributed to the Bulls digging themselves the big hole. But, no point burying the lead in that the biggest name that the Bulls acquired on deadline day, the biggest name that changed teams, the only all-star to get traded, Vooch, now a Chicago Bull, 21, 9, and 4. And that 21 on 9 of 16 from the field in his first game without a practice with his new teammates. Give me some of that, Dave.
Yes, and that's how you want when I talk about figuring it out. This is how you want a guy of his caliber to be figuring it out, who can still probably give you a double-double, and he still doesn't know what he's doing yet. Like, that's awesome. And even in a game like this, like you said, 21 and 9. He puts out better numbers than that. But even in that, guys, he shot 56% from the field and 50% from three. Like even on top of that stuff, like he still was awesome in what he was doing tonight. And so it was just exciting to see that we got a legitimate bona fide 2-time All-Star on our team. We have 2 All-Stars on our team. It's been a while since I can say that legitimately about the Chicago Bulls. We got to go back to the D-Rose Noah days.
Truly. And, 21 and 9 tonight, Vooch averaging 24.5 and 11 on the season. They put up the graphic at some point in this game. It's him, it's Jokic, and it's Joel Embiid, who are averaging 24 and 11 on over 40% shooting from downtown. Those 3 dudes in the league, that's it.
Wow.
So, he fell a little bit short of that tonight. But guess what? You know what was better than?
What's that?
Wendell's every night 8 and 6. By a lot. I saw somebody earlier in the comments saying, I don't miss Wendell tonight. Yeah, that's because we subbed him out and put an all-star in his spot.
Yeah, you see the things we didn't have to worry about tonight? You know what I'm saying? Did you feel it? I'm sure you felt it, Bulls fans. The things you didn't have to concern yourself with. Man, is he going to be able to run a pick and roll properly? Man, is he going to be able to catch a basketball? Man, is he going to be able to make a layup when it's wide open? Man, is he going to get in his head about this? Is he going to take the jump shot, or is he going to kick it out because he's not sure of how he can shoot or not? All that stuff is gone. We got rid of 2 bags of sand, and we came back with an all-star, a legitimate 25-12 dude on our team. On a bad night, he gave you 21-9. On a bad night. Come on, guys. Come on. This is exciting. I'm so happy. This is the most happiest I've been after a loss in a very long time, man.
I feel the positive energy just radiating off of my laptop right now. G-Wit said, don't forget about Wendell's 4 fouls in 4 minutes.
All that's gone. I don't have to worry about the oldest player in the league being Otto Porter Jr. at 27 years old, being on my team.
So let's get to now some of the interesting lineup questions that we have. Adam said Billy Donovan ran this game like a practice. I think that's a really good point.
Accurate.
He really did.
That's accurate.
He tried a whole bunch of different lineups out there to figure out what works. Saying, what can we do? Let's start with Lowry and Vooch, and then let's get some minutes with Thad and Vooch, and mix in some Troy Brown at the wing and see how this goes. I think that with all of those combinations, it will remain fluid for the next few games as they try to figure this out. It will remain fluid, but just first reaction without putting too much weight on it, Big Dave. We have some people in the comments saying, "Hey, let me get more Thad and Vooch minutes," and someone here saying that they think if given enough time to gel, Lowry and Vooch could be a deadly combo. Where do you sit on that right now?
Well, just looking at it, I mean, it feels like Lowry's going to go to the bench. A guy, even though you make all these changes, the person you can still control is you. And watching Thad out there tonight, he still was Thad. It was 10.6 rebounds and 9 assists. That's what he's been doing. 9. It's what he's been doing. It's what he's been doing the entire time, whether he was on the bench or whether he was starting. So remember, he was starting at center. He still was putting up these numbers. So he's been consistent in his play. It's been the biggest detriment to Lowry Markkanen's game is consistency. This is what we talked about. 1 of 6 from the 3-point line tonight. 10 points and 3 rebounds. No. No. That stuff is, I can get that off the bench. Those are things that I can get off the bench. So this is why this is important to see, because you want to know who can still do what and who can still function, even though you've made these changes. Thad is a pro. He's shown you he can still function and he can still, facilitate and score and get rebounds for your team. Lowry has not shown you that he'd be consistent enough, and usually inconsistent players end up on the bench, right? Exactly why Kobe White is on the bench, because of inconsistency.
Right. Yeah, man. And it's crazy because when I first was in just, digesting all of this information and the new pieces and, okay, what's going to happen lineup wise, I was doing a Locked On earlier this week, and I was talking about, I made the assumption in my mind that Thad was going to continue starting and that Lowry was going to go to the bench, even though Thad replaced Wendell in the starting lineup, not Lowry.
Right.
But you bring in Vooch and you still say, okay, with Thad's playmaking ability, with his consistency on both ends of the floor, you shift Thad to the 4, so he's not playing undersized center anymore. You keep Pete up, you can play him at the 3, and then Zach and Sato. I assumed that they were going to move Lowry to the bench and that was going to keep starting, and it took a second for it to register to be like, wow, it's crazy that I just assumed that was going to happen, and then saw the starting lineup tonight, and it was like, yeah, no, Lowry's going to start.
Yeah.
I honestly, I will be 100% okay with it if Billy Donovan decides that Lowry coming off the bench is the best step, at least for now.
Yeah.
Because like Kobe, maybe getting some minutes against your opponent's second units will give him a bit more confidence.
Yes.
Maybe Lowry actually feels that he has the ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket instead of just floating around the perimeter, bricking threes. If he's doing it against what he believes are inferior players on the other team's bench, if he feels like he should be a starter in this league. And the other thing that I worry about with Lowry and Vooch is you still don't get a lot of quality interior defense there. And you saw that. At the start of this game, you saw that. it's not like a problem that was solved with the Vooch trade. Because for all of his size, Vooch isn't like a great interior defender / rim protector.
Right.
I saw somebody in the comments say, what about Tice in the starting lineup at the 4, pairing with Vooch at the 5? Because Tice is the piece they added that is going to give you some interior defense.
Yeah, I still like Tice coming off the bench and backing up Nikola, because putting Thad there, I get points, rebounds, and assists. And I know the impact that he has. We've seen his impact. We watch it game after game after game. We watch the impact that he has on this team. So I have no problem with him playing the 4. And honestly, man, I knew Lowry was going to start. I didn't think Thad was going to. I knew Thad was going straight to the bench because of what Billy Donovan has continued to say, that he doesn't want to have to play him so many minutes. He wants to give him rest because obviously he wants him fresher for as it gets closer to about maybe 10 games left. We don't know where the Bulls would be. It'd be a playoff race, seriously, from the 10th to the 6th seed or even the 5th seed. It's going to be a race. So he wants him fresh.
And you can't have your 60-year-old power forward exhausted.
Exactly. You know what I mean? You want him fresh and ready to go, you know? So I knew he would go to the bench. And they were trying to see if Lowry, even after being involved in all these trade talks, even after almost being off the team, they wanted to see if he would respond and how he would respond. And he responded in the same way that we've been seeing the past couple games. It's been inconsistent play and disappointing play. And 10 points, it's always the rebounds that get you upset because you know he can score. We know he can put the ball in the basket. We get that. But when you're 7 feet tall, and for Farheen, I just saw he said something like that in the comments, that how disappointed he was in Lowry only having 2 rebounds against the Nuggets in overtime, because he was basically the tallest person on the team for the Bulls, and he couldn't get it over that many rebounds. He's absolutely right. So those things are glaring and stand out, and even more glaring when he's not scoring. So you can't put somebody like that in your starting lineup, especially at a position where you're expecting a return at. And you've got a guy that can give you that return and make the floor space a little better and make it easy. And he's shown you that he has what's the word I'm looking for? He's shown you that he's like Batman and Robin, basically, with Sato. So he's shown that he has that camaraderie with him, man, and they can bring it together and they can, play better basketball. So yeah, I'm interested to see him out there with Vooch and how that works for them. I think that'll be the starting lineup going forward. I don't know if it'll happen next game or the next game after that, but I think as long as this kind of play keeps up from Lowry, he's making decisions easy for Billy Donovan.
Right. And I think that Donovan can continue to tinker, regardless of who's in these starting lineups versus who's coming off the bench, to get a good look at Vooch and Lowry together, to get a look at Vooch and the other pieces of the front court together, to then help inform their decisions this offseason. Having not traded Lowry, but kept him for the back half of this season, for the final stretch of his rookie contract, and saying, okay, we're building with Zach and Vooch. Those are the pieces now, and we've got the rookie P-Dub, who hopefully will develop and is already a starting caliber player in this league at 19 years old. What are the other pieces we need to figure out?
Right.
And whether or not Lowry fits into that plan moving forward. Because if they didn't get a great offer for Lowry, or if they felt that what the Pelicans were asking for Lonzo, which maybe included Lowry, but also draft capital they thought was not worth it, I'm fine with the fact that Lowry's still here for the back half of this season. See what it looks like. As far as just trying to figure out all of these different front court pieces, Marlon chiming in saying Tice is only 6'8", maybe clapping back a little bit on how excited I am for Tice's defense.
Wait,
hey,
whoa.
He's only 6'8". Guess what? Lowry's 7 foot. You let those two guys go at it, and I'll give you one guess as to who's bodying who.
Preach, man. Dude, I was shocked when I found out he was 6'8", because I thought he was 7 feet tall. The way he plays, I thought he was 7 feet.
He plays 7 feet tall. Larry plays like he's 6'6".
Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
I mean,
that's it. That's it. Nothing else to be said on that. That is exactly it. Yeah.
So Billy Donovan's post-game comments are starting to roll through my Twitter feed. He said the biggest thing we need to address is our defense.
Yeah.
So, hey, Donovan, not a dummy. Clearly saw tonight's game, was like, oh yeah, defense still a big issue. But we touched on Tice just now. We touched on him a little bit more, but let's talk about him a little bit more.
Sure.
Troy Brown, this kid, I think could be a defensive specialist who might end up starting for this team if he sticks around.
Wow.
If at some point in the future your front court is actually Vooch and P-Dub, and then you can play Brown at the 3. You saw a little bit of everything from him tonight on both ends of the floor, running in transition, finishing in transition, and playing some quality defense. So many people in the comments tonight have just said basically, hey, Troy Brown, bye Denzel. It's official. I never want to see Denzel step on the court again unless it is to congratulate his teammates entering a timeout. Bye-bye.
Troy Brown, 8 points, 3 rebounds in 13 minutes. And it wasn't just the 8 points, it was the way he scored. It was so confident and it was so competent. It was intelligent basketball. He knew where to be on the floor. Nothing seemed forced on both ends. Nothing seemed forced from him. It seemed like, yeah, this is exactly how I'm supposed to play and how I'm supposed to do it. I didn't see, to your point, Matt, you didn't see the boneheadedness in his play. You didn't see the regret of putting him in the game. Oh my God, why did he do that? So yeah, to your point, you definitely saw that with Troy Brown Jr. And the fact that that man is 6'6", and he plays above the rim, just the cuts he was making, knowing where to be, being out of the way. It was very professional. That's the way I can say it. It was very professional watching how he played out there, because he had the same kind of talent and skill that Denzel would have, but he removed, the boneheadedness from it. So cutting off the fat. And yeah, why not? Why not put him in there? Why not give him an opportunity to see what he can do? Because he's shown tonight, and I kept saying this in the fourth quarter, man. You saw the guys tonight who are dude, we want to play. And that's what this was. It was nope, we want to play. Troy wants to play. Farouk wants to play. You know what I'm saying?
Even a couple of nice moments from Javonte Green towards the end of that game.
They want to play. These guys want to be out there and contribute to this team. So saying it was run like a practice is completely correct. And those guys know it. And they went out there to prove that they should be out there, man. And that's exactly why I'm excited, even in a loss. Because you saw the guys that know they want to be part of this team and part of this rotation. And then you remove the incompetence. And if you give me better stuff, yes.
More Donovan comments saying he echoed what Stacey King said on the broadcast, which is that the Bulls need to do a better job of recognizing when Vooch should be getting the ball, whether it be down low and letting him go to work in the post like we did see tonight, or also when he is open on the perimeter. I think C. Winston here in the comments said, he was talking tonight about Kobe needing to learn how to find Vooch, because Kobe missed Vooch a couple of times tonight, where it was dude, that all-star guy who's open, maybe give him the ball. Yeah. I think it will take time to gel. So somebody here was complaining about Donovan's lineups. Patrick, Donovan's lineups are abysmal. How do you not see Denzel, Lowry, and Temple are offensive zeros? Again, as someone put it, Billy treated tonight's game like a practice, because they didn't have one yet.
Right.
So he tried a bunch of different stuff, and I think we agree with you. Denzel's minutes, bye-bye. As for Lowry and Temple, we've discussed Lowry and the fact that he clearly is now, in the last 3 months of this season, prove it. Put up or shut up. Good luck to you in free agency if you don't show us that you can play with these new pieces. And Temple, dude just played his first game back after missing significant time from an injury. Yeah, he's been cold from the field. He was 0 of 3 from downtown tonight. Right. He also had 4 low-key assists. Every time Temple is on the floor, he does something for you.
Yes.
So just to hit on all 3 of the players that you had issues with there, and Donovan's lineups are abysmal.
It's a strong word.
He played 4 new players tonight for the first time without a practice.
It still has one left. That hasn't even been out there. Yeah, Matt's correct. You got to give them patience, guys. You got to let this stuff gel and come together, and that's what's going to be good. And that's the sign of a very good coach and a very good team, is when you have all these players. I was happy that they didn't have it figured out. I would have been concerned if they came out and they won by 30. honestly, because I would have been like, no, that don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like something ain't right. You know, so but now you're like, okay, I know who wants to be here. I know who my talent is. Like these guys, we figure. So when he's on Monday, you're gonna see some of these changes. You're gonna see him implement different guys into the lineup that you probably didn't see tonight. So it's gonna be good. Like it's just gonna be good, guys. I promise you, this is gonna be good, and you should be excited about what's going forward with this team.
Truly. And real quick, the other player that we haven't talked too much about tonight, Al-Farouq Aminu. You know, we were talking during the fourth quarter about how excited we were to get him along with Vooch for a couple of reasons. I think it's good when you, like, clearly Vooch was the player that AK and Eversley wanted to go get. And, you know, AFA is a quality vet in his own right. He's played 11 seasons in the league for 6 different teams. And he's been productive everywhere he's gone. Tons of playoff experience with some of those Portland teams from back in the day. But having Vooch bring a teammate with him, I think is low-key important. When you saw how much Vooch was affected by leaving Orlando in that emotional response to that question, it's not like I was worried. I was legit worried when I saw how much he was saddened by leaving Orlando, trying to express what it meant to him, because I was like, shit, is this guy just going to come to Chicago and be depressed that he's not in Orlando anymore and it's going to get in his head and affect his game? I think having a teammate come with him will help, and Aminu's giving you quality minutes off the bench simultaneously.
Yeah, no, that's a brilliant assessment. That honestly, it didn't even cross my mind until you said it, about how having somebody there, after showing how emotional he was, having somebody there who played with him that he can kind of turn to would help him in his mental state. You're absolutely right. That's a great point, Matt. And a guy who can actually play. So that's also very important, because we saw him in the bubble last year.
When we got AFA, I was like, oh shit, that's like our 7th guy in the rotation.
Right, exactly.
Slash could totally start for us if we needed him to.
That's really his entire last name. Everything Matt just said, his entire last name right there. But yeah, man, he's awesome. And having that guy, and it just feels good to have people on your team you don't have to worry about anymore. Like we don't have to have these dumb arguments anymore. And that's the best part. I don't have to argue about, man, is Wendell better as a starter or coming off the bench? Maybe Luke Cornett gets some minutes. Daniel Gafford should start, or maybe he should. Like, we don't have to have these arguments anymore because everything's been solidified. We good now, man. We can move forward and deal with the team that we have, and that's what feels so good.
It is hilarious that after all of that this season and even last season, it was like Gafford, Wendell, Gafford, Wendell. The new front office was like, nah, both y'all are gone. Peace. Good luck to you.
Good luck to you. Have a good one. And Gafford had a good game tonight. Shout out to him. He had a very good game, man.
He had a solid game in his Wizards debut off the bench. We'll end it with this. Positive. Love that we have positive Big Dave back from Adam. Man, I feel the positive vibes.
Hey, man.
Emanating off. It's crazy that the last game we did on Wednesday is the game that broke Big Dave. Broke you. You're like, dude, trade all these people. Get these people off my team.
Yep.
The next day, AK and Eversley were like, okay.
Dude, man, I was thinking about this today and how the order went in. The first one that it touched was John. And with John, because John was early in the season, like, this team has no talent. Wendell Carter Jr. is fine, but he should go. He was the first one to break. The second person to break was Matt after he went to the Joshua tree and he came back with the epiphany, like, all of y'all are trash. Everybody needs to get off my team. He was number 2. And then they affected me third in that Cleveland game when I'm watching Wendell blow layups. I was like, I can't do it anymore. It's got to end. So it went in the proper order. And the very next time we see this team, AK and Mark Helmsley were like, guys, we heard you. We felt y'all. Get these dudes off the team. Let's get better. So, yes, that's the order it went in.
Things hopefully only up from here as the new guys continue to assimilate and Donovan figures out these rotations. And one more piece joining the fold hopefully Monday night against the Warriors when they get Daniel Tice, who, like, the Bulls fleeced the Celtics. Did you also see that report that Ainge and the Celtics were also aggressively pursuing Vooch, and we got him?
We got him.
We got him.
We got him.
And the Celtics were like, oh, we need to go into the cap, so we stole a low-key amazing player from them, who was like a big key to them making the playoff run that they did last year, and Daniel Tice. Just awesome stuff. And we will try again on Monday. Hopefully we can get Vooch and the new guys their first wins in Bulls uniforms. Shout out to all of you for hanging out with us. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of Sweet 16 action tomorrow. RIP to our Ramblers. You guys made Chicago proud. For Big Dave, I'm Matt. Just a reminder, catch the podcast on BAWL on Bulls podcast feed. Catch the YouTube video archives on the BAWL on Bulls YouTube channel. We out. See you Monday.
Peace.